Hello everyone, welcome to Key for Success Mantra. Today we are going to talk about the one liner address the gaps. Address the gaps means, to be very frank, I don't want to tell you that it's your weakness. And ideally speaking, what exactly I'm trying to tell you here in the sense address the gaps which is your weakness. Okay, nothing but your weakness. So address your weakness in any of the time period in your life. Address your weakness in when you are studying as a student as part of your education. Address your weakness when you are looking for a job seeker. Address your weakness when you are part of an employment, when you are working as an employee. Address your weakness when you are leading a show as an entrepreneur. Okay, so irrespective of any kind of segment you been there, okay, address your weakness. That is the one liner of today's discussion. So what exactly you will have to do? Timely action. That's the only thing which will help you before the weakness becomes a problem. So what exactly you will have to do when it is a weakness? You will have to identify how you will overcome this weakness with the remedy. This is what the solution. That is the thing which you will have to look at it. Okay. So you will have to look at the problems and then you will have to look at the solution. Simply don't look at the problem, you will not be able to see any solution at all. So out of the box, you will have to think and how you will visualize it, the problem, and then how you will be able to get a solution. So definitely not as a CUIs. Okay. So I'm trying to tell you as a graphical vision. That is graphically you will have to see what is the solution for your problem. Simple. I don't want to put too much confusion here. Simple in a way. I'll give you an example to understand better. You are part of your that is education, that is you are studying, as your role is as a student. You are weak in mathematics, so what you will have to do, you will have to go for coaching, you will have to study very well, and then you will have to address the gaps which is arising in the mathematics subject. Okay, so unless and until you fix the problem before it becomes a problem, because slowly you are that is you securing lesser marks in mathematics, you will have to address the problem. Okay, so if you don't address it, then it will become a bigger problem. You may not be able to clear the paper, or you may not be able to score well. That is what it happens, right? So if you are a person who is looking for a job, okay, job seeker, your role is as a job seeker. Okay, that time if your resume is not good, for an example, your resume is not really showcasing your talent whatsoever you have learned or whatsoever you are holding skill. Okay, so you will have to address the gap. That is what I mean to say, the gaps. Okay, so you will have to address it. Many of the cases, people hold good amount of experience, good amount of talent, but they are not able to showcase it to the person who is an interviewer, who is an employer. Okay, they are failing over there. Unfortunately, most of the time it becomes their communication skill. Okay, that is in the group discussion, the person who is scoring very good and excellent, they are failing miserably over there in the group discussion. They are unable to clear the group discussion GD part and to become a select as part of the selection list. Okay, so that's a challenge again. That's one. I just gave you an example in as a job seeker. Again, you are an employee. Okay, you are working with some organization. Because of your short temper nature, you have arguments, you have conflicts, you have fight with your colleagues, subordinates, or your bosses and all. Then that's your weakness. You will have to address this gap. Okay, so always there are opportunities around us. Okay, but lot many opportunities are there for our upliftment. When you are a student, Again, lot of today, especially for a student today, lot of opportunities are there to learn. Okay, whether it is through YouTube or whether it is through books, and whether it is through the learnings whatsoever you can learn through lot of digital media and all, lot of opportunities are there. But at the end of the day, how we are encashing this situation is a matter. Okay, so that's how really your the strength lies over there. Okay, so that's one thing. And then again, I will tell you that that is where is the weakness. You will have to, you, that is, you are the best judge to know about your weakness, correct? No one else can come from the third building and then come and then say you that that is you are holding this weakness, and then you will have to fix these gaps and all, right? That is, you will have to do a self evaluation analysis of yourself. That is what I am telling you, that that is, know yourself better. Okay, know yourself better than anyone else. Okay, if I give you this job, you will be able to finish it on time. That sort of confidence that you will have to build to an employer. Okay, so to all these things are coming from the perceptions. Okay, so the perception, how you will make this perception, in the sense, if you don't know about yourself, naturally you will not be able to fix the problem, and the issues will be the problem, and then problem will remain as the problem, and then the other person will not able to see the productivity from you. Naturally he will be upset with your deliverable. Okay, this is how happens. Okay, so in early stage when it is an issue, okay, you will have to address the gaps. Okay, that is what today I was trying to give you about this, the whole understanding whatsoever your role. Okay, you are the best judge to address whether it is an issue or whether it is a problem, or because you know it better than anyone else, correct? So what exactly I am trying to tell you here, one more point also here, means uh, student, especially people those who are going for higher education. Okay, that is, whether it is the person, a person studied BCom and then going for MCom or BBA, and then they are moving for MBA, and then whether they did BCA and then going for MCA, so like BTech and then moving for MTech. So all these things, why we do? Because to acquire more knowledge and then to become expert in that particular domain, in that particular subject, right? Commerce, whether it is commerce or whether it is banking related whatsoever. Okay, so we want to become an expert. That may be a reason for our that is why we pursue the post graduation, right? So that may be a reason, but for someone else, that has to give a edge, career edge. If I want to if I will have to study this course post graduation, definitely that post graduation will help me to get a better placement, that may someone may be looking for it. So what really your goal, where you want to go, based on that you decide very clearly when you plan to do that particular course or that particular give that exam, I mean to say. Okay, so more precisely, especially when you do a course like MS. Okay, you have done your BTech and then you want to do an MS, especially abroad. You want to go Canada or you want to go US, and then you want to go ahead with your MS. Naturally, it has to improve your knowledge in the particular subject, or you want to equip yourself in that job segments. Okay, naturally it should not be on the other way, because nowadays what we keep hearing, in the sense, people those who studied in not so well reputed colleges, or those who scored just average, again they want to cover up with this MS. By studying MS they want to cover up. So I'm just advising you, better not to get into this sort of difficult complex situations. Okay, so always think twice before you take decisions. And then if there is a gap, whether your understanding is not that level or not up to the mark, please put focus on it and then try to improve your skills. Okay, so simple certifications or degrees definitely will not going to add any value in a greater way what you expect. Okay, so please know that, and then the true picture and then true color is different in the job market. Okay, so you will have to be self employable in front of the employer, or else if you are going to open your own company, you want to start your own company as an entrepreneur, then naturally you will have to possess the talent, and then only you will be able to be more successful and then come out with flying colors. Okay, there is no shortcut to the hard work. Okay, so please, if you are trying to do something, think twice and then do it, especially when it comes to as I said, ms, or again you want to do there is post graduation courses in abroad, and all these things predominantly will help you to expand your career horizon. But naturally you will have to think on all these things also. What is your capability, what is your gaps, where the gaps are coming from, where the gaps are coming, what's your weakness. Okay, so before it becomes problem, address it. And see you in my next video. Until then, bye from Vedanarayana. Bye bye.